Okay, what you're about to do is probably going to be the trickiest part of everything that you've done thus far. You're going to attach the little blue wire that is from the black back plate to that post that we installed that raises up, and you know how we wrapped two of the things around it earlier and got all that very nice and organized. Well, you have to solder this to that Teflon coated post. So to do that, the first thing you want to do is make sure you tin your back plate wire. So remember, tinning is just the process of getting some of that solder on there ahead of time so that it makes everything work better and faster later on. So we're preparing our soldering iron right now. Kind of getting it tin, and we're just going to take a super little bit of solder and melt that on there and coat the end of that wire, blue wire. It's already pre-stripped for you, so that's hopefully just going to make that easier. Now we're going to get everything in place. To do that, you're going to make sure the switches are facing the back of this microphone and slide the wires out of the way and get that in place in a good place. Now this is the hard part of this is like, one, you've only got so much blue wire to work with. Your soldering iron has to actually get down in there. And you've got to find a way to hold the blue wire in place. This works easier if you've got extra hands, which I don't have at the moment. And the solder has to actually encapsulate all three, four. It's got to hold the post, it's got to hold the resistor, it's got to hold the JFET, and that little wire. So four things have to be captured in your solder blob that you have going on there. So, like I said, the trickiest one that you're going to have to do by far. So I've got the wire positioned kind of where I want it. I'm going to get a reasonable solder blob here started and then see if I can't get right down in there and place that solder blob. Okay, now you're going to want to inspect really carefully here because it's the main input now of your microphone. So that does look connected for the most part there. I'm going to use my microphone, or my magnifying glass. Get a good look at it this way. I'm not totally happy that the resistor is actually in the solder on that, so I'm going to have to give myself another shot at getting a little more down in there. Now I am very confident that everything is touching good. So I got just as I held my solder to the tip, I made sure I got that right on the tip there to get everything aligned and accurate. One thing I am going to do now is, since those are some pretty high sensitivity parts, I'm actually going to use a Q-tip, dip it in my alcohol solution, and just give that a good little rub right there to get any flux or other contaminants off of the joint that we just made. Whew. Now that's done, I'm feeling really good about the rest of this.